Okay, so I want to talk to first-time parents, first-time young mamas. I saw something today and it really made us laugh. Okay, I saw a toddler. A toddler belonged to a young woman, a young first-time mother. And what this dude did it made us just laugh. Okay, so I said I would talk to young mothers because I have seen and I've had so many young mothers come to me and they're like, I can't do this anymore, and I think I'm not gonna have any other children if this is how parenting is. And so my point is to the young mothers, I take home for the young mothers. Children sometimes cry. Sometimes they just cry. They're not sick. They're not wet. They're not hungry. It's normal for them sometimes to just cry. Okay? And also you also have to know that they are wise. No child is an empty vessel, as young as you may think they are. So each of these children know. And so they already know the screws in you that they can mess around with a little bit. You understand what I'm saying? And so a child does not just want to sit, does not just want to cooperate, does not just want to be nice because they're seeking for attention. They just want more of you. And remember, you have a husband who is, let's say you're a stay-home mom, so you can't afford a nanny, or maybe you don't want a nanny, or you don't have a nanny. And so you have a husband who is coming from work, you have house to clean, clothes to wash, you have the food of the same baby to cook, and you have food. I mean, you have a lot of things to do. And so you have a baby who does not want to sit, who does not want to. And so sometimes when you're a first-time parent, you must really be careful. Remember, this is your first-time baby. This is your first-time husband. For example, if you're married. I mean, married or not married, it is your first time. And so you have other things. And if you're parenting alone, it can even be worse because you have the many things to do alone. And so I'll talk to the ones who are married today. Your husband has his expectations when he comes from work, and so he wants to come home to a home. What do I mean by a home? Find seats, well arranged, house neatly done, dishes not on the sink, because you're a stay-home mama. And so when you have a baby who is manipulative, we may use manipulative, not a very nice word, but I can use that because when they know that you'll always give them attention, carry them, whenever they say, you're there, then you may think that they're doing this because they're young. But let me tell you, it is never too early to cultivate a behavior that you want in your children. As early as 6 months, you gotta let this dude know that when you have eaten and you're not wet and you're not sick, you have your toys, you have your baby walker, and you gotta have a life, because I have a life also to live. All right? And so as early as young as they are, please don't let that child whom you love very much jeopardize that marriage that you cherish very much as well. And so my point is, don't ever wait to cultivate a behavior that you want in your children, assuming that they are young. No. Start as early as whatever it is that a child is doing and you don't like it. Don't allow it to continue. As early as it is happening and you're thinking that this is a no-no, get away to get a stop of whatever it is. I hope that helps, because also you don't want to break your back and hurt your bones carrying that same baby on your back, washing clothes, cleaning the house. So you have to let this child know that when you have eaten, you're not wet, you have to have a life, and I have to do other things. And so that's what I wanted to share with the first time mothers, that it is okay. Sometimes they cry. And if it is not genuine, they'll cry a little bit. And if you don't give it attention, although you have to keep them within your vicinity, remember they're crawling, okay? And remember, anything that they see, they are at a stage where they eat everything. So you must make sure that the environment where they are at is safe and conducive and good for them. And so you do whatever it is that you can do, but keep them in the vicinity where you can see them. So if everything is fine, let them cry. They don't die because they're crying. Sometimes it's part of growth, and sometimes it is manipulation. And so you have to watch out and know, and as early as you may imagine, cultivate that good habit so that they may know that there is time for everything. All right? Thank you for listening, and watch out for our next video.